Hello everyone, I'm Buford MC, and welcome back to some more GregTech New Horizons. Today, we're gonna go on an adventure, and that adventure is gonna take us to the Nether. So, today's the day we head to the Nether. So, I've done some preparations for this trip, and I probably over-prepared to be completely honest, but I've got a plan on how I want to tackle things. So, let's take a look at the quest book first, because all pointers now are pointing us in the direction of going to the Nether now. So, as we've already looked at this quest, we have to be very careful in the Nether. It's going to be very dangerous. Now, I want to point this out again. I think I mentioned this last time, but it says be sure to bring a tough companion along to keep you alive. If you have no friends, why not make an iron golem and push it through first? Now, I've actually already done that, so hopefully when we go through the portal, we should have an iron golem waiting for us to protect us if we get immediately attacked. So let's go ahead on over to where the portal is, because I've already set everything up. So I put the portal in this little tunnel we have through the mountain, and it's right here. So what I've done is I prepared a couple of things. So first of all, for when we come right to the portal, we have this specter glass here which kind of drops off into a hole, and that is for if any sort of mobs kind of come through the portal to the other side. Hopefully they should just fall into here. So if I end up coming back to the portal, I don't want to accidentally get jumped by something that accidentally came through. So hopefully that should keep them down there and I shouldn't have to worry about them. Now, these chests right here, this is what we're going to do for our very first trip to the Nether. In addition to having the iron golem go through ahead of us, which he should already be there and hopefully waiting for us to come through, what we're going to do is I'm not going to bring any of the stuff I have on me to the Nether for now. What we're going to do is I prepared kind of a small care package of things that I kind of want to bring with us for a kind of initial trip to the Nether, just so we can kind of secure the perimeter and kind of get a little bit of a foothold there. And I'm just trying to prepare just in case, we get a really bad spawn. So we'll see what happens. But this is what we're going to take with us for now. And once we secure the perimeter, we'll take everything we have in here back over here, and we'll put our regular gear back on. So let's go ahead and dump everything off in here, because we're not going to need it. We will take the lunchbox because we do need food, and I did stock up on some decent food, so we will take the lunchbox with us. And I need to take all the armor off. We need to take these off. Let's see what else we've got. We've got these. I don't want to take these with me either. And also the backpack. Don't want to forget to take that off as well. So I may be being a little bit too cautious here, but, I want to be a bit careful, I've also already dumped all my levels off inside that tank, so we won't lose anything. So I'm basically trying to minimize any possible problems that we'd have if we do die. Because, if we die in a bad spot, it could be really hard to get all our stuff back. But if I die with this stuff, I don't really care too much about it. So let's kind of equip all this stuff. So we've got a sword. This is a sharpness 2, so I think it's one we used to use. It's a decent one. We've got this longbow, which is something I've also used before. This is the old flint shovel we once had. It's not really that good. This is an interesting one here I made. So this is a Damascus steel pickaxe from GregTech, and the way I made this was, it doesn't show that there, but basically, somewhere around the world I found a couple of these pickaxe heads for Damascus steel, and basically combine that together with a stick and you can get a pickaxe, and this one seems to be pretty good, so that's what we have. We also have some armor. So I put on the imp skin armor. We have some of these, and a little bit of steel, which is some stuff I have plenty of. So let's go ahead then and grab all of this cobblestone here, which we're going to use to try and construct a kind of safety area if we need it. We've got some torches, pressure plates, and doors to help us as well. These potions are in case of an absolute emergency. So this is a splash potion of decay for wither. So if we go back to the quest here as well, it also mentions watch out for some mobs. They'll take minimal damage from any weapon that is not their weakness. So if you seem to not be doing much damage, you probably aren't. Think about other options to hurt and kill the monster. So this is kind of for that case, possibly. I'm thinking maybe that will help us. This is an invisibility potion. If we really need to do something, I can take off all the armor and kind of drink this, and that might help us. We'll see. So I'm just trying to kind of cover all the possible scenarios to try and keep us alive. But at this point, I don't think there's anything else to do but go through. I'm not sure if we really need this shovel, so I'll put that up there. And we don't need the arrows in our hotbar either. And yeah, let's kind of see what happens, I suppose. Can't right-click with this, can I, to place torches? No. Alright, that's alright. Alright, well, let's find out what awaits us. I don't know what kind of spawn we're going to get, but we'll find out. Here we go. Alright, we're loading in here. Should be an iron golem waiting for us. Yep, there he is. And I'm already hearing very strange noises. And we are in a wide open area, so we need to work very quickly to protect ourselves. We do have a wall on this side. That's actually quite good. No, don't go back through there. Let's have you push over here. I don't want to lose you. So far, it's quiet, but it may not stay that way. Let's block all this up here on this side. Okay, we're in a corner that's actually quite good. And is there someone coming? I see someone on the map. Looks like they're trying to get to us, but they can't. We're near the golem. Let's just kind of block all this up. Yep, there's a spider there. Yep, get him, iron golem. Okay, I guess you didn't do anything there. Let's actually torch some area up around here quick. Okay, you seem to be onto someone over there. Yeah, he's going after someone. Alright, we'll keep him around. Let's kind of plug this up. Alright, well, we did get a too terrible of a spawn, to be honest. We should be able to kind of construct something here. Let's see if we can put a door right here. And yeah, there's a lot of bad things over there. There's a lot of bad things. Okay, that's getting us there. Probably need to just plug this all the way up from the top here. Put some torches out over on this side as well. Looks like the iron golems. Oh yeah, he's going after them already. Oh yeah. Alright, well he's working out. That actually's worked out quite well for us, it looks like. Oh, we actually have a, oh, those are small ores. Small barite ore. Now, we do need to be careful. The pigmen are not going to be a problem because they're not going to attack us unless I think I break an ore. I'm not sure if the small ores count, but I think it does. So, let's continue constructing this wall here. Safety wall. We need to get that over there. Yeah, so far, so good. And let's see, can I come here? I hear gas now. There we go. That should help us a bit. Alright, how do we look? Are we in? Yeah, looks like we're in. Alright, that works out. Let's just torch some of this up. What's this block here, by the way? Flesh, okay. And we'll torch that up, and let's fill this in with cobblestone right here. Perfect. Alright, looks like we have secured our immediate perimeter of the portal, I think. Let's kind of come out here. What do you need to break this? Oh, you need a shovel for that. Kind of get a little bit of something here. What is this stuff? Chunk of flesh. Alright, I do need to be careful about anything that might attack us. But again, wouldn't be too big of a deal right now. Alright, we've got the chunks of flesh here, and let's go ahead and start torching up some areas around here. Again, these guys aren't going to bother us. Let's just kind of run around. What happened to the iron golem, by the way? Well, he went down here, clearly. I don't think he's alive anymore. I think we've lost the iron golem. Either that or he's run off somewhere, fighting all the mobs. Alright, this is the open part of the Nether. So far, it's fairly quiet. If I see a ghast, we may need to run. Let's torch you up. Oh, there he is. Oh, man. How did he get over there? Oh, that is a bat. Hello. Fire bat. Yeah, how did he get over there? You're gonna fall to that lava soon, aren't you? What is that? Some sort of lava monster thing down there. Oh, yeah. He went over here. You can see it. Slot shard, tongue of dog, flame string. Alright, we're looking pretty good here. Now, I don't think torch is actually going to stop mobs from spawning around here, but, you know, it helps us to see a little bit better. I suppose I could have brought over a night vision potion. Alright, let's not go too far, because I actually forgot to waypoint the portal location. Let's go up here. Ooh, what is that thing? Alright, let's torch over here. What is that? Oh, it's something. Wisp. Rare trolling wisp the drainer. Okay. Don't know if he's gonna be a problem. Oh, yep. He is a problem. Let's shoot him. Oh, we got him. He dropped something. Dropped some... Ooh. Iron leggings. A little bit of XP there. What is that noise? Sounds like a wasp. Alright, what's up here? Some sort of a tree over there. Okay. Doesn't seem too bad. We're at a kind of the middle Y level as well. Alright. I seem quite pleased. What's that down there? Hang on a minute. Some sort of a liquid down there. Let's take a look at that quickly. Blood. Okay, interesting. Alright. Think we've secured our immediate vicinity here. Yeah, some more drops right here. Let's break all of this as well. I have a habit, kind of, for trying to keep areas flatter. There we go. Put down a torch there, and another bat is on us. Yeah, I see another one down there as well. Alright, the Iron Golem's long gone. He's ran off. He's probably dead by now, I'd assume. Alright, let's kill you. That's a pigman. They won't bother us unless I bother them. Okay. I think I feel relatively safe to actually equip our main gear. Of course, there's a bunch of dogs now guarding our way back in. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's head back over and let's see if we can... I didn't even close the door. And we're going to put a pressure plate on this side as well. That way, if I need to rush back in for some reason, it'll close. Alright, let's head back over, switch over our gear. I think we've secured the immediate area. And... oh, that's weird, isn't it? Okay, so it kind of spawns you in the middle for some reason, probably because of the Spectre Glass. So that's something to keep in mind. But let's go ahead and dump everything off. Not the food. What did we get from that? Ethereal Essence? We got a Wrath Shard, Wool of Bat. Interesting. Alright, and we'll go back to our main gear now. Ooh, let's take the armor off as well. Don't have anything else on me, right? Nope. Alright, perfect. Put all of that in there for now, and... wrong spot for the gloves. And we can put these back on their proper location. And what do we have? The sword, our pickaxe. Mining hammer is our backpack. We don't need the sleeping bag, because we're not going to sleep in the Nether. Obviously, we'll blow up if we do. I do have some potions of fire resistance among my main gear, just in case we do fall into lava. And we'll leave the sleeping bag there for now. Okay, I think we're just about ready to go back in. Let's equip our backpack. That has even more stuff in it. And I think we're ready to go back in. Let's keep the mining hammer out. Well, we do want blocks, actually. Let's take these blocks. Just in case we need them for something. Alright, let's head back in. And I think we're ready now to see what happens. I'm quite happy with how our spawn was. Let's keep exploring a little bit around here. We should be in quite good position here. Do 20 damage. My biggest concern really was about the exact location where we spawned in. But it doesn't seem to be too bad. What's this area here? Ash block. Seems like we walk a little bit slower there. Some sort of flaming ball over there. Ooh, wait a minute. There's a blaze. Oh, there's a nether fortress. Okay, we're not going over there. That's a really interesting find to see so close. A nether fortress right next to where we are. Let's kill you. Alright. We're not gonna mess with those guys. I think those guys are kind of dangerous because you cannot kill them normally. I think you need like a wooden weapon for that one. That's like a vampire pigment or something. Let's come in here for a moment actually and figure out what we need to do. So we got the quest here done, and that's unlocked the next quest, which is how to make rubber. So we need to get a vein of sulfur, pyrite, sphalerite ore. Okay. So to find that vein, I believe we need to go deep in the Nether, 5 to 20. So this is something I'm probably going to have to do probably in between the episodes. But this is going to take a bit of work to get to this. I have to find one too, which is going to be a pain too. We also got some quests here. Nether furnace. Flaming idiots. Blazes are all infernals and all nasty. Yep, okay, so we're definitely not going to the Nether fortress anytime soon. An alternative is to figure out a way to destroy them with technology. Oh, okay. What is this one here? Glow flower. This is going to give us glowstone. And nether quartz. Yes, this is going to be good for putting on weapons to make them do more damage. Okay. Alright, well, this has actually gone not that bad in the end. So we seem to have... He's not... I thought he was mad at me for a second. He shouldn't be, unless I hit one of the other pigmen. Yeah, I think we seem to have secured our immediate perimeter. Yeah. I'm quite happy, actually, with how this works. What's down there? Okay, let's plug this hole up, because I can already see that ending in a disaster. Okay, yeah, let's plug that up right now. There we go. Alright, that's plugged up. Alright, well, I think we're now in a decent spot here. So, interestingly, it does appear we have another fortress right over there. I can see, I think, a little bit of it there. We're not going to go there. That's going to be even more dangerous than over here. But yeah, I'm actually quite happy with how this turned out. This went a lot better than I expected. And yeah, let's go back to the overworld then. And I think probably going to leave this one here pretty quickly now. So, where am I now? Oh. Okay, I'm not sure if this is causing us to come back in a little bit weird, but we might be. Okay, so let's grab you again, and let's head on out of here. So yeah, I think we're going to leave that one there, because what I need to do now is I need to kind of find a way of getting to a sulfur vein. We have no idea where that's going to be. So I have to do some searching. Now, I think we have an idea on how we could do this because there is pyrite. We have pyrite from one of the veins. It's the, I think it's the copper vein has pyrite. So what I'm thinking is we could stick some pyrite in the ore finder wand and we can go around looking for the sulfur vein. And once I've located one, what I think we'll do is we'll come back and then we'll work out how to actually get there, because the sulfur vein is down towards Y level 520. So we have to go down low to get there. So I think that's what we're going to do. So before we end up this episode, actually, I do actually have a couple of loot bags we can open up quickly as well. So we've got a Steam Age loot bag, and we've got some Bees Basic. Now, actually, these came from a couple of quests that I completed. I didn't actually need to complete too many of these, but let's see here. It was How to Be. So we actually made a scoop a long time ago, so I just realized we had a quest for that, so I just picked it up. We had that, and we had a couple of these bees lying around, so I just completed that. So that's where we got those from. We also completed the Nether quest. Let's take care of that one as well. Oh, you give me imp skin. Yeah, interesting. All of them as well. We also have a choice reward of a flint and steel, a lava crystal, loot bag, or we can get an iron golem or a snow golem. Interesting. What is a lava crystal? Looks like it's some sort of a modifier. How do we make it? Okay, so that's not something we can make anytime soon. So let's take that then, just in case it's something that could be useful. I can make this. We don't need these. I definitely don't know why we'd need that. Yeah, let's take that one, and that should be good. Okay, let's dump off this armor and these coins in here, and let's open these loot bags. So, Steam Age will do first. And we got the saplings. Okay, let's dump those off as well. Alright, these will be interesting. Let's see what we get from the Bee Basic ones. Ooh, ender pearls and bones. Not sure what those have to do with bees, but okay. Ooh, okay, that's... Ooh, a sponge. That's very interesting. And we got some silky combs. Alright, well, yeah, we've found a little bit of a foothold in the Nether finally. Didn't take as much effort as I thought. Thought it was going to be a little bit worse, but preparation paid off, I guess, and we got an okay spawn, and we even got another fortress nearby, which I think is going to be really good later on. So I'm quite happy with that. But yeah, what I need to do now is I need to go out and look for some sulfur. I need to locate a vein, and I think what we'll do is when I come back, we'll try and work our way to getting to that vein so we can start to progress again. So with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.